here we are. Welcome back to the timeline of series, and we are very nearly done with the Broly saga. The movies in this saga are comprised of Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan, BoJack Unbound, Broly's Second Coming, and Bio Broly. I will say this now that you technically, you should go back and look at the BoJack video because that gives some context that I'm considering BoJack part of the Broly arc, mainly because of BoJack, and I'm gonna be mentioning this a lot. BoJack's story pretty much is compatible with a lot of the stories. It's somewhat canon compliant as well, a little bit, where technically this could have happened if they referenced it in Z. It would have been canon, but it's not. But there's also nothing saying it couldn't be canon to the Broly movies, and I'm going to explain why now. Well, in the I believe it's the data book or the pamphlet for the Broly movie, specifically the second one, the creators making the movie at the time didn't know that Gohan stopped training. That was not revealed yet to the public or anybody else working on the show at the time. So this Gohan is the actual Gohan who kept up training and didn't get weaker during the 7-year gap between Cell and Buu. So, how do I rectify this? Mainly because, Gohan's character, he doesn't really like to train, he doesn't really like to fight. So, I made it so BoJack happened, since Gohan, assumingly, Trunks wouldn't be staying for more than a month. This is the Trunks, so Trunks beat the androids in his time, came back to tell the others, and got roped into doing the tournament by Bulma. Obviously, Chi-Chi has Gohan go for the money, and what ends up happening here is, well... Oh, well, he's going to freaking do. What pretty much ends up going on here is, well, Gohan realizes that if more random people like BoJack can come along, he needs to keep up his training to protect everybody. Doesn't mean he exclusively focused on it, but it was something that he still did, and he kept up, either with Piccolo or Vegeta or both. Gohan was literally straight up confirmed in this movie to keep on training or never stopped training and kept the same strength, since this was before the Dabura fight, I think. Or this might have been even before the Buu arc. I don't know, I have to look at the dates. But at the time, the director didn't know that. So, in doing so, basically, the BoJack thing kicks Gohan's ass into high gear. I was like, okay, I'll keep on training to defend said planet, and that's what he decides to do. Now, where does Broly's Second Coming come place into? Well, it's a slightly alternate area of Buu. It still takes place during the 7th year, 7 years after the defeat of Cell, where Gohan meets Videl, knows Goten, or has Goten and has Trunks. Goten still can't fly in this one, so this is before Goten learns how to fly. So we're like a few days or weeks before the tournament. And the likelihood of this happening is, they both have Super Saiyan. So it's just one of those things.
Wow. As evil as you look, you're not really all that tough.
Wow. But anywho, this is where it's really tough. It's obviously it's not the Boo arc, but Gohan doesn't seem shocked that Goten and Trunks have Super Saiyan. So obviously, I think this is a area where Gohan knew about Trunks and Goten going Super Saiyan, probably because he's sparred with them before. And because of that, he wasn't shocked. Neither does Videl. I think Videl sees them as Super Saiyans.
Is that something you eat?
And that doesn't shock her either. So this is right before the tournament. And, well, Vegeta doesn't show because Gohan can obviously handle Broly. There's no reason for him to get involved. Especially because Gohan doesn't go Super Saiyan 2 in this movie. And I know this is a hotly debated topic amongst the community, if Gohan was a Super Saiyan 2 or not, but I'm going to say he wasn't. First of all, every single game where you can do the bros Kamehameha has Gohan pegged as a Super Saiyan, not a Super Saiyan 2. There's also no lightning. And this isn't like where GT, where I think they maybe forgot to do it. There just flat out is no lightning here. Every single game, except for Fighters, has adult Gohan cocked as a Super Saiyan when doing the Bros/Family Kamehameha. The only game that doesn't have this is Fighters, but Fighters doesn't have a Super Saiyan Gohan model. So obviously, it falls to Ultimate Gohan. Every other game, Sparking Zero, Raging Blast 2, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, all these games have him as a Super Saiyan. And you might say, well, that's not enough information to go off of, because the games can be inaccurate. Well, the thing is, if he was a Super Saiyan, there just should have been lightning there. So we're gonna say he's a Super Saiyan. Now, clearly, Gohan did not need Super Saiyan 2 to beat Broly. Now, I will preface that this Broly is stronger than he was. The near-death Zenkai boost was enough to blast him to the level of Gohan. And this version of Gohan is stronger than when he was a teen, because this one kept on training. And we see Broly is about level with him, or even stronger. Broly was able to overpower him and nearly drown him in lava. So, in addition, Gohan barely needed to use... He could have used Super Saiyan 2, but decided not to. Now, where does that put us? Or what happens after this? Well, easy. The Boo arc happens, but this Gohan is stronger. Again, in this one, Majin Vegeta doesn't happen. Dabura doesn't know about Vegeta's evil. And the reason he doesn't know about Vegeta's evil is simple. He's not pissed off at Gohan. That's the only reason they learn about it, is because he gets mad at Gohan not being able to kill Dabura. So, Boo's never awoken in this one. Yeah, you heard me, right? Boo's not awoken at all. And this will matter, by the way. Because Boo isn't awoken, Goku goes back after the 24 hours. Vegeta gets his fight during the tournament, with Goku winning it. I'm just gonna say it because it's gonna be Goku's last day if Goku wins it. Even though I think Goku or Vegeta or Gohan deserve it more. This is Goku's story, technically. But anywho, yeah, I don't think Boo would be awakened. So, you know, it's kind of the end of it. Can I